Hello everyone and welcome back to the Berserk manga read through, where today we are starting with volume 38. We ended last volume heading into Falconia with Rickert. Earlier on in the volume as well, we got to defeat the sea god finally and move on from that giant inflatable demon balloon. We're going to jump right into volume 38. We've got a very familiar looking cover. I think we've had something similar before in terms of Guts on the front cover. It looks very, very, very similar. And we've got it's kind of it looks like a cursed painting of those two. It looks very strange, actually. It's always kind of like a shock whenever you see Berserk in color sometimes. You're just like, oh yeah, okay, that's what they look like. That's what they look like. It always takes me off guard. There's Griffith looking majestic, and here are our beautiful characters. It's a little strange in our character list that we get our crew, we've got Puck and stuff, but we don't have Shirka's elf. And I say Shirka's elf because I frequently remember and then forget the name, because she's not mentioned by name a lot, and it's very interesting that she's not included in this thing, even if it was Puck and female elf. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit strange that she's left out of the group, because Farnese, Serpico's in there, the whole group's in there, and then sometimes it will include the Navy captain of Ilf, and people that are of note. I don't know, but Griffith is here, and he gets a massive section of the page. Farnese and Serpico are here. And then we have Erica and Rickert. Rickert is still the captain of the naval vessel Seahorse and third in line to the Royal Throne of Ith. Rickert is just still apparently captain of the naval vessel. New volume, same typo. He is a friend of Farnese's brother and has become her fiancé. So he's currently taking Guts and the others to Skellig Island. I don't... You know what? I actually own I own up to volume 9, I think, of the deluxe editions of Berserk, and I wonder if these typos are in there. I would assume not, and I would hope not. But we've got Erica, who was living with Godo and is traveling with Rickert. Let's summarize last volume. With help from the Merrow, Guts' party has defeated the Sea God. Guts, on the verge of death as a result of drawing out the power of the Berserker armor, is rescued by the Merrow in a mysterious luminous body. The party then follow as the Merrow guide them to Elf Island. Meanwhile, on the mainland, Rickert is rescued from danger by the reborn Band of the Hawk as he makes his way toward Falconia. So we're going to have quite predictably a Rickert and Griffith reunion. The last time Rickert saw Griffith, he was riding away on Nosferatu's Zod, but they didn't actually have an encounter or a conversation. But here we go, The City of Men, chapter 334. On the outside of Falconia, this absolutely gorgeous kingdom. Biblically accurate angel. We got the biblically accurate angels above the doorway. Oh, and in the square. Amazing. Wow, a whole castle could fit through this gate. Amazing. You lived in an incredible place like this, Rickert? Lucky you. No. General, what is all this? Can't blame you if you're used to the old capital. But it's not something I can explain. It's beyond my understanding as well. What happened to the world that day? In any case, this royal capital was reborn, and Griffith really went crazy on the bird decor. He was like, you think you've got enough birds? Add more birds. I want birds everywhere. I want a big old reminder that this is the the Band of the Hawks Kingdom. And we're going to call it Falconia. They didn't want to call it Hawkland. People everywhere. I've never seen so many people before. Is everyone in the country gathered here? Must be. These crowds are nothing like Old Wyndham. It's like the legendary city said to sleep beneath the capital has come back. Actually, that may be accurate. Wait, are those... Ain't they Kashan? Well met, Sir Laban. It's good to see you back safe. Are you about to depart, Sir Jareth? The medium has delivered her oracle. A pack of trolls is supposed to attack some refugees near the Eastern Mountain Pass. We're headed there now to rescue them. We Kashan owe the people of this land an immeasurable debt, so we have dedicated our lives to serving our new master. See you again. All those scary Kashan, but hell, now they're... I've never seen one before. This is no time for people to fight each other. That's the truth. Here we are, the Refugee Bureau. We'll process your registrations here. After that, you'll be assigned temporary lodging. How modern. Your official residence will be situated near some guild, taking into account your wishes and abilities. We really appreciate all you've done for us. Rickett, I have something for you. I have something to give you. Come with me. Here. It's a letter of recommendation for the Blacksmith and the Craftsman's Guilds and the Army. You performed admirably back there. Thank you. And this one is a pass into the castle and a recommendation for an audience with the Hawk. I'll send word ahead. Drop by the castle tomorrow afternoon. He's like, oh, gee whiz, that's great and all, but, I don't know. You want to see Sir Griffith, don't you? Yes, I mean, of course, but Nosferatu Zod flashback. When I see Griffith, here it is. Ha, we finally made it. All that time on the run, just to have to wait in line, talk about a rough day. Now we can finally relax. Rickett's such a great character, so it's cool that, like, one of the only other survivors of the eclipse, by sheer circumstance, gets some moments in the spotlight. I'm really, really interested to see how he's going to interact with Griffith. Is he going to join the Band of the Hawk? Is he going to try and resist him? Is he going to, like, I don't know. Is Rickett going to stand up to him? Like, who knows? Listen up, people. It's too soon to be sitting down. Oh! It's, what's her face? What's her face and the girls from the Tower of Conviction? It's Best Girl. She's a great character, and it's annoying when there's so many characters all the time and so many names coming in and out that the names slip me. But this is definitely her, right? This is the girl gang. The journey was perilous. I know you're exhausted, but on your feet just a little longer. Yes, Luca. I'm Luca, and I'm in charge of this lodging. If you're unsure of anything, feel free to ask one of us. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Instantly recognizable Luca. I was like, oh, nice. And then that takes me back to the Tower of Conviction and the ones that didn't make it, unfortunately. I'm glad that Luca survived and made it out of there, because I thought that she was a goner at multiple points. I feel like the reoccurring characters that come in and out, for the most part, make a lot of sense, especially with what's going on, and especially if Falconia is going to be like this new hub for everybody. The only one, I think the one that sticks out like a sore thumb is Azan, and that the only reason why is because he just refuses to reveal himself for no reason, seemingly, because he's like, haha, no idea who you're talking about, even though I'm wearing his armor and we literally know each other, and it's just like he's obviously shamed that he's no longer part of the army that he was with before. But it's just like, come on guys, we're all friends here. So I don't know what's going to happen with Azan. We'll have to see if anything happens at this point, but I don't know. I kind of feel like they're going to drop the crew off at Elf Island, and he has no stake in that. He'll probably just stay on the ship and leave. But we'll see. If anyone is sick or injured, speak up. We'll get you a doctor. Carriages go around back. Rooms are basically assigned one per family. Single people will have to share a room. Families with elderly members get priority for first floor rooms. It won't be long until your residence is assigned. Until then, just behave and bear with the cramped conditions. She's really with it. She won't take no for an answer. The stable's this way. Follow me. The stable? Uh-oh. New arrivals, Gramps. They're all yours. Who's Gramps? You can leave the animals to me. Oh, it's Kushan. It's Kushan Magic Man. Like, final boss Kushan Wizard guy. What the hell? And he uses magic to send the horses back to their stables. Why'd the horses go on their own? That old guy can talk to animals. Really? And then there's a bunch of screaming from another barn. What was that roar? A monster. That's what. Gramps. I know. Every single time horses go in, don't go near there. How many times have I told you? Those aren't food. Bring you some fresh meat, so pipe down. If you're not that old man, you'll get eaten. Okay. Anyway, meet me in front of the gate after you've eaten. I'll take you somewhere nice. Yeah, that's definitely the guy that was giving them so much trouble. Super Ultra Magic Wizard Man. So he's still around and kicking too. I wonder how he feels after the defeat of the great God Emperor. Probably not too great. Oh, wow. These are all baths. It's gonna be it's been a while since we've had a exclusively focused titty segment in a Berserk chapter. We've got the baths. Hey, don't run or you'll slip. And slips immediately. Where did you guys come from? We were blacksmiths at a mine on the border until trolls appeared in the mountains. We moved to a nearby town for safety, but the town was attacked by an ogre. So we all escaped and came here. There was a rumor that in the capital a hero called the Hawk protects people from monsters. Everybody only half believed it, but one day all the children in town had the same dream about a shining hawk flying toward the capital. That's when we all decided to leave. Did you have it too? Yep. It's kind of a strange dream. It was like the hawk was guiding me. Even after we woke up, we all remembered it clearly. All the refugees who come here, they barely survived, guided by the Hawk of Light. You girls too? Us? We endured a whole lot more. Burned out of our homes during the 100-Year War, dealt with famine and natural disaster, ran from the Kushan, chased around by monsters, and then finally, we arrived at the baths. Right. We were bone dry, mind and body, but now... Wait, the baths? You and your brother had it rough too. We're not brother and sister. I'd like to hear some details about that. Anyway, no scary monsters will get into this city, so you can sleep easy tonight. But out in the backyard, there's... Love it. Okay. Dude, look at these architectural shots. They're so beautifully drawn. And that is the end of chapter 334. As we move into chapter 335, The Divine Right of Kings. And he's got to go up the big staircase that just winds from left to right. Should have taken a carriage. Sturdiness will only get you so far. Literally just hitch a ride, my guy. Or get on a bird. There's so many of them. Just hitch a ride on a bird, apparently. This is insane how this is put together. What a crazy amount of detail. Please wait here briefly. Falconia. The Hawk's City. The Hawk's Castle. As if it were ordered just for Griffith. The castle has a different architectural style than the city below. There's nothing left of the old Wyndham Castle, where we spent so much of our time. It's all gone. Are you Rickett? Sir Laban told me about you. I am Owen. Dude, Owen's here as well. Goddamn. Head of Falconia's castle guard. Owen was always like, the Hawk. Have you heard? I love Griffith. I'm a Griffith simp, and here he is, Owen. General Owen. You needn't have come in person, my lord. No need for formality. I wanted to show my respect for a unit commander of the old Band of the Hawk, our kingdom's heroic saviors. I'll be your guide. Heroic? I just happen to be promoted because I was a veteran member. Then have you known the Hawk for a long time? Yes, sir. Ever since we were the lowly Band of the Hawk. Bandits of the Hawk. Haha, I'd love to hear more about that. That's the guy that turns into the Power Ranger horse, right? Mr. Moon Knight guy? Man who is super shiny and spiky? The Hawk is in the middle of a ceremony. Your audience will have to wait for a bit. Ceremony? That's it there. Ah, the burial. Burial time. We got the choir boys. We got the priests. Oh, souls of the dead now gathered in the house of God. And we got Mr. Pope over here, who's just got this, just a new lease on life. Children of fathers, children of mothers, when you make the blessed departure to be in God's presence, let it not be a parting of sorrow or pity. What is this? A funeral. Relatives are saying their final farewells to those who died en route to the capital, and to the soldiers who died escorting them. The bodies of all who die en route to Falconia temporarily lie in state in this castle. It's exceptional treatment for common subjects. Her Highness Princess Charlotte also attends the services, and His Holiness the Pontiff is here. While it is a mass funeral, the highest ranking priest of the Holy See performs the ceremony personally. But most importantly, the man himself, with his biggest #1 adoring fan. Griffith! Quiet. I know how you feel, but for now, restraint. I'm sorry, I just... Watch. The souls. The souls. He do be going, look at me, I'm playing with the souls of the dead and passing them on, because I'm a magic man, and I'm certainly not doing anything demonic right now. Wow, he's able to like conjure them up for a final farewell. Being an apostle will give you that ability, won't it? That's pretty insane, hey. What is that? That is the other side of death. His name starts with an L. It's Locus, isn't it? Like Locus, right? The people are now witnessing what lies beyond the edge of this life. Yes, that's his name. Sir Locus. This knight. I can tell he isn't human. For them, this is more significant than the spirit world overflowing into this world and driving people from their lands. Death is not an end. The self continues to exist beyond it, which means things like heaven and hell might also exist. Being confronted with death calls people's lives into question. Sonia. Yep, I'm on it. Those who can't make out the spirit's words, come forward. The Hawk's medium will convey them to you. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yes, he's saying that he loves you very much. Do you know the phrase, divine right of kings? Divine right of kings. The throne is something bestowed by the hand of God, therefore none must violate it. A high spiritual rank links a legitimate king to the land, guiding the realm to prosperity. It's a theme that often occurs in myths and legends. Many royal families claim it to be true in their case. However, 100 stories and an entire doctrine lose their power when presented with that spectacle. Yeah. Ooh, pretty short chapter, but a magnificent one. That's a good chapter. There's some really great stuff in there. God, like I said at the end of last volume as well, Griffith is very compelling at this point because he is despicable and he's a villain and he's done some terrible things and continues to do so, but he is also operating under the guise of, I'm going to save everyone and I'm such a good person. Pandemonium, chapter 336. As the spirits of the dead fly around these halls. He's just throwing them around. A solemn spectacle, like some religious painting. The divine right of kings. It will take some time for the ceremony to end. So Owen, if you don't mind, I'd like to borrow him for a bit. There's something I wish to tell him in private, as he was of the old band of the Hawk. Ah, so you heard about him. I wouldn't mind that, but... General Owen! What is it? A thief seems to have broken into the castle. 2 guards were discovered unconscious. A thief? In this castle? I apologize, Rickett. As you heard, I must go. Yes, sir. Sir Locus, please take charge of him. That was totally just like the most opportune timing for a distraction and to yank him away from Owen that I just feel like it was entirely planned. Lucas is trying to get Rickett away from him for a reason. Well then, let's go. You were once one of the Hawk's feathers. There's something of which you really ought to be aware. Something regarding the present Hawk of Light. Oh, dude. And as they walk out of the kingdom, and they walk across this ominous-looking tall bridge to just a black orb. Yeah, this is the basement of Falconia. This is where the skeleton's in the closet. This is where we keep the darkness. What is that? The common soldiers seem too scared to go near it. Pandemonium. The den of the war demons, the Hawk of Light's bodyguards. Yep, this is where all the demons hang out. War demons. It seems you know of them. Your name is Rickett, yes? Tell me, why did you request an audience with the Hawk? Eh? It literally didn't. For nothing more than to renew an old friendship? To try to gain a patron to help establish you here in this city? Both those things? Or perhaps to question him about what happened beneath the black sun of abstract time. That is one of the coolest ways I've heard the eclipse described. The black sun of abstract time. That's so cool. How did you... It's a simple deduction. A feather of the former band of the Hawk lacks the scent of the brand, which means, for some reason, you were spared the ceremony of abstract time. It's only natural you would want to ask what happened that day, and of where your comrades vanished to. I already know the answer to that. Guts told me, that day, on the Hill of Swords. Oh? Then do you wish to hear that answer from the Hawk himself, delivered in a tone of remorse? But to me, your eyes at least don't seem to be tainted with hatred. You could never really hate Griffith. There is a great difference between knowing and experiencing. The door to Pandemonium. Whether you ask or ask not, first you ought to see them. These who are the Hawk of Light's beak and talons. I like how he describes that as well, where he's like, you were one of the feathers. Now meet the beak and talons. Oh, and we transition. That's a great transition as the door opens and you see it and it transitions to a different door opening with this guy. Hey, you damn kids, I told you, don't come near here. Dang it, you really want to get eaten, huh? Weirdy old beardy? Ah. Blasted knee, I'd sooner just float. You okay, old beardy? You're a new arrival from yesterday. America. And I bet you plan to sneak into the barn while I can't move. I hadn't thought of that. Oh no. You don't watch. Oh, hang on. I've just read that. It's so wrong. Oh no you don't. Watch. Bonks her on the head and starts puppeteering her. Oh man, now she'll be stuck helping him all day. Caught you, girl. Now you do whatever I want. Go on, now get to work. Wow, what is this? It's kind of fun. Oh, all done. Good job. Well, girl, if you're sick of this, never go near that barn again. Oh, come on, this is fun. You're a stubborn one. The other kids gave up after I worked them this hard. That's because I'm a blacksmith's daughter. Hard work is what I do. I'll have it your way. Makes things easier for me. Oh, right. Wait right here. I think it's in this box. Oh, wow. Nice. Aha! Found it. Giving him the, one of the fancy contraptions for a leg. Oh my. Let's see. Do this with this. What is it? There. Try standing, old beardy. Huh. That's a fine thing. Well done, girl. Hey, Gramps. What's that all about? Luca, if your injury isn't fully healed, you should say so. Otherwise, this manual labor is... Mind your own business. This is just joint pain that comes with old age. It's no big deal. This is unusual, though. You letting someone get close to you. This one's just pushy is all. Even so, that's one great contraption. Is it yours, Erica? Rickett made it. Rickett will make just about anything, like explosives and repeating bowguns and lots more. It's thanks to those we managed to get here. He made that supportive device for my dad when his leg got weak. Where is your dad? He died a long time ago. Daddy was an amazing blacksmith too. He made this one sword so huge it was bigger than a person. This old man's gonna go, I know that sword. Ho ho, a sword bigger than a person? No one could wield such a thing. It'd be totally useless. Oh, it can be wielded. Maybe it could be done. Yes, maybe. Somebody did do it. The thing is, Luca would recognize that sword as well. Correct? Yeah, they both are just like, huh? I feel like this is a moment of recognition from two different eras of Berserk about the legend of that iron slab. Oh god, and now we've transitioned back to the War Demon's place, where they just hang out, and then they just fight each other for fun in an arena. Oh, this is great. Come to the deplorable War Demon arena, and I love how there's like, this is drawn, like the shading work here is incredible. Rickett's face just so like horrified. What is this? These are the War Demons. They are generally speaking combative. Captured monsters are brought into the castle, and they thus devote themselves day and night to combat training. Or so the story goes. Chances are, they're all just hungry for blood and slaughter. Goddamn. Truly are just some disgusting creations, and I love them. Oh. It's like a scene out of hell. It's these supernatural soldiers who are the Hawk of Light's beak and talons. In exchange for these monsters, Griffith took the Band of the Hawk, and they're human. Originally human. These are those refashioned by causality and extraordinary obsession. These are apostles. Were the Hawk of Light not leading them, they'd simply indulge in their own desires, doing nothing but harm to the world of men. Beasts to be simply shunned, feared, and detested. But the Hawk of Light forged them together into a sword. He made them walk with men, compelling them to be guard beasts for their world. He gave even brutes like us a place where we belong. And you must have seen it in this new world. Even if war is inescapable, men no longer fight other men. They need only wield the sword to protect mankind. Even if death is inescapable, people no longer fear death. They see for themselves that the soul is immortal. No great king in history has ever been able to achieve this. An incisive utopia. That is the land the Hawk of Light brings about for mankind. Falconia. And the thing is about that is it's so good on paper. Obviously, it's just like what went into making it happen and what's going on behind the scenes, you know? But it's like, at face value, everyone's like, this is great. There is peace between humanity, and it's just the monsters that we go to war with. and I can, if anyone dies, I'm like, what's up? I can do FaceTime with some souls, and Sonya will tell me exactly what they're saying, apparently, you know, and Griffith really was able to just land himself in a pretty nice spot there, where he's just like, look, you can't fault me for this, I look great up here. Bridge of Parting, chapter 337. This looks like we could be with Guts and the gang. Are we at Elf Island? Is this Elf Island? No, we are still in Falconia. Okay, I was like, are we transitioning to another gang and it's a beautiful island setting with a lot of flowers? No. We are in the gardens of Falconia still, so we're definitely focused on that. There seem to be more flowers again. Any type of flower will bloom here. It pleases me so much. I'm having flowers from all lands brought to this garden, little by little. Here, Your Holiness. Thank you for today. Oh, well, I'm much obliged that Your Highness would serve me personally. Phew, I'm wiped out. I don't want to see any ghosts for a while. And your duties as medium aren't easy either, Sonya. Oh? What's this? Herbal tea. I mean, you're all so busy all the time, you can at least have this when you're free. Chamomile, ginger, marjoram, hibiscus, it certainly does calm the mind. You really do know everything, Lord Griffith. Smells too green. Sonya. But I do kind of feel nice and warm, so I'll have more. There are cakes too. Love how they're drawn. This really does seem to ease the mind. Your Holiness, please don't push yourself too hard. That is, think of your health. Oh, these old bones no longer fear death. In fact, I even look forward to it, thanks to what the Hawk and the Medium showed me again today. I won't die just yet, though. I still have the duty of presenting the crown upon the Hawk of Light's head. No, the destiny of doing so. But before that, I'll have to perform the wedding ceremony for you two. Your Holiness. Way too sweet. I'm still not a fan of Sonya. You know, she's kind of a bit of an annoying character, and continues to be an annoying character. But him behind me, he looks like he wants some, so I'll have another. Don't use me as an excuse. Another cup? I'd love one. Don't be a show-off. Here, you can have half. Say, I'm on duty, guarding you. Lord Griffith. Sir Lucas has brought a guest to see you. There it is. Reunion time. Lord Griffith, I must excuse myself for a bit. Who could that be? That's Princess Charlotte. I see. Once again there. Griffith, what will I say? After seeing that crowd of people and their pleading eyes. After seeing the bustling capital, which I thought I'd never see again. Godlike exploits. Fiendish exploits. I've seen them both firsthand. Yeah. And I love that Rickert can see the duality of it, like both godlike and fiend-like exploits here. And here I seem so tiny. Oh, that is gorgeous. Look at that. There's just so many moments that are just drawn on paper here, just reading through it, and you're just like, God damn, like you feel the scenes, like they evoke such a strong feeling. Will you still dream the same dream? Have you found an answer to that question on the Hill of Swords, Rickert? Oh! What will I say, he questions, straight for the whack across the face. The sound effect saying whap. Griffith got Rickett slapped. Now that's not on my bingo card. That is not what I expected to take place here. No way. Go Rickett. Standing up for himself. Man slapped him. Straight up. With tears in his eyes. Lord Griffith! How dare you! Griffith puts up his hand. So, no, let the man cook. Let him cook. I was ashamed of myself that I couldn't go with everyone to Wyndham to rescue you that day. I felt like I owed a debt for not getting to share in the fate of the others. For being unable to get mad like Guts or take responsibility like him. For only being able to stand there and watch him go. But then, that Hill of Swords, the one who made all their grave markers, was me. Have you noticed? The new Band of the Hawk's crest, the shape of the wings, is a little different from the old crest. That it is. I'm Rickett, member of the Band of the Hawk, led by Griffith the White Hawk. My leader isn't the Hawk of Light. Goodbye. Oh my god. I got goosebumps. The amount of tension there. Oh man. And also the courage in Rickett to walk right into Falconia, know what Griffith is capable of and what he has done, go up and meet him while he's surrounded by, armed guard, slap him in the face, fuck you, I'm out of here. Like, he's just like, I'm loyal to Griffith the White Hawk, not the Hawk of Light. Goodbye. That is insane. And that is the end of chapter 337. Oh, that's a powerful chapter with a spicy slap in that one. Goddamn. All right. Twilight Assassin. Does he get to just leave? Is he just leaving Falconia? Is he just gonna leave Falconia, or is he gonna just stay in the kingdom and not ask for a spot? Because he's walking, he's leaving. And Griffith's just standing there at the top, looking at him. Lord Griffith, it would seem I've been rejected. Oh. Lucas is like, how dare you touch my hawk, leader? He's not happy about that. Even Silet, okay. Even Silet's like observing too. There's such an interesting collection of characters that are in this space together. Well, Griffith handled... excuse me. Griffith handled the rejection of Rickett much better than the rejection of Guts, didn't he? Wow. They fixing the wheel on the wagon. Oh, looks good. Erica's great. And, okay, so Rickett's staying here. The axle was damaged, so I replaced it. It'll work fine now. You bailed us out. Now we can do business in the capital, too. You also saved us. This carriage got us here safely. Hey, man. How did you know what? Oh, it's ready. He's from the Young Men's Association. So here it is, huh? It was rotting away in that neighborhood storehouse, and I had no idea what it was. I tried to get it working again with parts I had on hand. Actually, it's actually pretty amazing. Erica. Like this? Here goes. Oh. Ah, that is amazing. Yeah, this is a sprinkler for putting out fires. That's cool. So it seems that Rickett has relegated himself to like the lower kingdom area with everybody else, and he's doing some good work instead. But he does not want to be in the Band of the Hawk at all, for good reason. I think if I improve it, the water will come out even more forcefully. If these could be deployed in each section of the city, they'd make for quite the fire prevention measure. I'll go petition our official right now. I'll have the guys from the association come and get that one tomorrow. This city is incredible though. It isn't just the spectacular structures, it is running water and sewers. The streets have roadways and walkways, and traffic flow is excellent. There are even things like this. And the baths are huge, and water flows through the toilets. If this place is the legendary city, both their culture and technology must have been more advanced than any countries today. Well, I think you're really something for reproducing that so easily. If you're that skilled, you'll probably find a job right away. At any rate, skilled craftsmen are in great demand in this city. And I hear you're in the band of the Hawk, so you're an old friend of Lord Griffith's? Yes, well, you're set for work and you've got connections. How about you and I? No, me instead. I was waiting for that. Hiss. Oh, why so worked up? Worried about your big brother? Go find some water to play in, kiddo. But I won't be able to stay here in the city. Is something wrong? You slapped Lord Griffith? Whatever for? Well, You mean it's something you can't talk about? That's really bad though, huh? Even if they do go way back. About what we said? Yeah, never mind. Is it something that worrisome? You're both men. In fact, you're war buddies who used to live together. I'm sure there's been a slap or punch or two. It's because of that. It's because we were war buddies. If this city was built on top of my comrades' bitter deaths, then I can't live comfortably here, no matter how much of a utopia it is. Well, this is between two men. It's not for others to go prying into it. But listen, what do you plan to do about this girl? Will you take her back into the wilds with those monsters roaming around? Or will you... You can bet I'm going with him. We're family. I'm going with, you heard her, Erica. Well, stay alive, and who knows what'll end up being important. Things you have now, things you've lost, people who are nearby, people who have gone far away. No matter what you choose, truth is, both regret and reluctance are going to follow you around. You just have to make sure you don't make excuses to yourself down the road. Upstanding as ever, Luca. Oh yeah? You don't regret what happened with Jerome? His wife was too innocent. Deceiving her just seemed so wrong. You're really not cut out to be a wicked woman. Hey, how long are you going to stand around? We're short-handed here. Oops. Well, there's no hurry. Give it some careful thought. I'll help too. To be young. Oh, and in the forges they be making stuff. They do be prepping people for war against monsters. The scale is incredible. And this energy, everyone is earnest. Everyone is earnestness embodied. All working with a sense of purpose and duty. Probably everyone in the city is. That's Falconia, Griffith's capital. Oh. Even if Caucus is there, I still go, oh, that's lovely. Even if Caucus is in the image. God damn. Look at him. Things you have now, things you've lost, people nearby, people gone far away. No matter what you choose, both regret and reluctance are going to follow you around. I do have family after all. That is touching. Is this Sonia reading his mind, or... Oh no, he did say that out loud, didn't he? He said, I do have family after all. Who's this? Oh, God, okay. That is touching. Darkness. Parting with family is very sad, but no need to worry. Even if you're gone, your family can live on in this city, in all comfort, under the Hawk's protection. Die now, free of concern. Oh, Silet's coming in with the rings. Silet's coming in with the rings to save Rickett. Again, that there's just such huge characters and players all in the same vicinity right now. I'll remember those ring blades. Wait a minute. Oh, and then it... Wait. Oh. Okay, this must be Silet and the old man, because there's no way Silet yeeted this giant stone thing at him. Oh no, it's his friend, his big boy friend. That would yeet it at him. That makes sense. Is the order from the Hawk himself? Or did that knight Locust put you up to this? Either way, I can see this man knows some secret about the Hawk. Oh, dude, okay. So Silet's observing Rickett because he's like, he knows something, so we'll keep an eye on him. And then this guy goes to act of his own volition to kill Rickett. Because Locust is like, get this dude. This is crazy. I actually thought Rickett was about to die just then. I was like, no way. Okay. Chapter 339. Royal Capital in the Moonlight. Oh, this is nuts. So now these guys are like, tell me what you know about Griffith. What the hell is... In exchange for saving your life, there's something I want to ask you. Ask me. Oh. Throws more circular blades at the ghostly figure who's still in there. Your skills have improved, young master. Oh. Throws him back at Rickett. The two big boys come in to take the brunt of the blow. Oh, they caught him. Your name? Tapaza. They move well for their size. The big boys. Oops. They kicked his darkness portal hands and then spin him away. This dude is crazy. We got him. Yeah. I don't think you did. Or did you? Oh, you've held him in place. You've twirled yourselves around his hands. And now Silet goes in for the killing blow. With the hand blade right on the mask. Splits the mask open. Did that kill him? I significantly doubt it. Oh, he slipped out from under the mask? Oh, this is so crazy. What? So he's being held in place and the mask got stabbed and like he's like just come right out of it. That's not necessarily where my head is. Oh, his head and form have come out of his butt. This is such a terrifying silhouette. Damn you. As they go to tug, it snaps off. He cuts himself free. Young master, are you hurt? I'm fine. I have those stuffed in here. Ah, I liked this one too. Sad. Mumble? Mood's ruined. I'm leaving. I'll go put on a new mask, so bear with me. Tonight, once the moon's risen, I'll come again. He's like, mood's ruined, I'm out of here. Raxus, so bizarre. He's a demon now. We banished him, but he's still taboo to our clan. It sends a chill through me. Raxus. Now then. This Kashan. I've seen him somewhere. Yes, you have. So long ago. It's actually crazy how long ago this character was introduced and how long he's been around for. It was back when Guts left for the first time and he was doing his stuff in the mountains for a year. When he was fighting in that tournament. Back to my question. Yep, there he'd be. Ah. What's the matter? If you insist, I'm fine with roughing you up to get my answer. Well, you wish to talk? I don't mind. But there isn't time to discuss it. He said he would attack again tonight. True. And you don't want guys to hear all about Griffith. And don't you guys want to hear all about Griffith? Not just the short version? I have a proposition. Okay. Get us out of the city. Erica, Welcome home. How are the city's blacksmiths? Sounds like fun, so next time I'll go whip. Loom. Whoa! Rickett, behind you. Orcs. Maybe it's your looks. Maybe it's yours. No, Erica, they're human. What's with all the noise? Has Rickett come back? Somebody call the officials. The orcs have slipped into town. No, wait. Oh, wow. Oh, and he's gonna notice. He's noticing too. Sorry, but go around back. You'd scare everyone. True, you did stand out oddly in town. I'm surprised you're assassins, considering. How rude. Assassins? The less commotion, the better. You two hide in the stable or something. Hide in the stable. Oh shit. This irks me. Let's face it, our fate is to live in the shadows. It's them. So, who are those guys? Bodyguards I hired. Mercenaries. Mercenaries? Tonight, I'm going to leave Falconia. As they sit there shivering. They've become the comedic duo. You were attacked by an assassin? I knew it. Lord Griffith must be angry about that slap. He definitely wasn't human. There, you see? I think he was one of those war demons who served Griffith. Shouldn't you go apologize to him right now? But for Griffith to do such a thing, what about Griffith now? No. Wasn't even the old Griffith a cool-headed perfectionist? He had a shady side, he just didn't show us. If that weren't true, he'd never have... But still... At any rate, Raxus, that war demon, is sure to come. He's remarkably persistent. Don't just stand there. You've got to hurry and get ready to travel. There's no fixing that. Do you have somewhere to go? As you know, things out there are a total mess. I don't know if there's any place left where one can live safely. There is. Long before the Kashan invaded this religious sphere, we Bucky Rucker built a hidden village in an impregnable land and we've survived for several centuries working as assassins. All who live in the village are warriors who constantly practice their killing arts. Not even the likes of spirit creatures would find it easy to approach. Okay. With my employer, the Mad Emperor Fallen, I'd been pondering whether to work for the Hawk like the other Kashan, but I just can't bring myself to serve someone inhuman again. And so I was thinking it's about time to return to the village. There was a time when no one outside the clan would ever be allowed in, so this timing works out well for you. Rickett becoming one of the Kashan is not something I would have ever predicted either. He's like, come become a Kashan warrior. In that case, there's nothing to say. You girls gather up all the non-perishable provisions you have. Okay. Luca, me too. You're leaving the city as soon as you got here, but things don't always go the way you want them to. So what will you do with the girl? If you're leaving her here, I'll take responsibility and look after her. I'll take Erica with me. I'm not entirely sure that's right, but we're family. Alright. Well, having those with them they need to protect people makes people cautious. Maybe those types turn out to be the survivors. Work hard and protect them, Kashan fella. What? Long ago, a friend left on a journey for the same reason I am now. A dangerous journey. Someone dear to him. Though unlike me, he was an extremely able swordsman who was nearly unkillable. Knowing him, he's still out there somewhere. I'm sure of it. Oh, dude. Man's riding on the back of the... he's standing on the back of the massive hawk statue. God damn. These chapters are spicy. I love it. Let's move into chapter 340. Night fight. Fight in the night. There's Raxus with his new mask on and Rickett walking in the shadows. This is definitely a decoy. They've kept his face obscured. He's just walking with the box. This is a trap. Easily, right? Ooh, it is a nice new mask. This is definitely a trap. Nice, yep. It was on a timer, an explosion. Oh no, it was actually him. So it was Rickett. I was like, someone's dressed up as him. It was him, but he just had a trap prepared to lure him to then start shooting the repeating bowgun at him. That's a great mask. Looks like it started. Don't go near until the battle is over. It's no place for women and children. And you girls had better not go to get a closer look. If the war demon sees your face, you might die right there, or end up being arrested for sheltering a traitor. I wouldn't go if you asked me. Oh, damn. I got him. Yeah, I don't think that's going to cut it. You're probably going to need to do more than that. Yeah, he was hiding out down the bottom. I told you. That's not necessarily where my head is. This was new and everything. Now it's damaged already. Today is nothing but sadness. I love that it's just like, this is such a sad, emotional demon. It's just like, my mood is ruined. Keeps going. The blade's coming in. I'm surprised. Rather than fleeing, you ambushed me. You must have nerves of steel. One of your kind once followed me for hundreds of leagues. I know I simply can't get away. It's true. Many apostles have their fixations. They are all especially enthralled by the hawk, as am I. That's why, someday, I want to kill him. The hawk, by my own hand. Not surprised. Bunch of explosives come in. Urumi. Thrill killer. Maybe you are indeed a natural-born killer, but for a Bakiraka, it's fatal. An assassin is one who administers death. He doesn't toy with it. I'll carve you up, rags and all. Damn, look at this flurry of blows. Wow. Oh, and he's like, again, that's not where my head is. He's stealthing it. That won't work again. Oh, and he's about to fucking... Not the foot blade. Oh, I sliced him across his actual face with his toe blade. Toe blade. You're through. Those blades are done cutting. Damn. This is a great sequence. Oh, Toeblade's still in it to win it. Damn. I want to see this animated so badly, but I want to see it animated well. He really has improved. That clan leader's son, who was so conceited, formidable. The truth hurts. Yes, I was arrogant, but a certain man on the battlefield did a fine job of putting me in my place. You know what's really great? And genuinely, you know what's really great that I'm really appreciating about this volume is this volume has no Guts and the crew directly, right? They're doing whatever they're doing. This is focused on Falconia again, but Guts's presence is felt through the whole entire volume here. There are every character that is here. All the big players have all had their lives affected in a massive way by Guts and by that big slab of iron too heavy to be called a sword. Like, it's actually quite incredible how he has changed and influenced so many people in his own way that has brought them all here as well and kept them alive or, you know, spared them or changed their perspective on life. And they're all here. Directly and indirectly because of him, and it's a really interesting thing to see here that, like, while he is not the focus of this volume, he is the spirit of it, and I love it. They're just like, oh yeah, this one guy, oh yeah, this other guy, and this guy, and they're all talking about the same guy. Since then, I've been diligent every day. Luckily, this world has offered no shortage of combat that makes for good training. Could he be talking about? Soon the fireworks will end. Raxus will melt into darkness. When the flames burn out, so will your life. Oh. You're late. Sorry for the wait, young master. Oh, nice. It's ready now. Oh, dude. They're going to use that as a flamethrower. Oh my god, that's so good. So instead of it being water, they must have filled it up with like oil or something, and they're using it as a flamethrower. Oh, that is so good. Got him. Filling a water sprayer with oil and lighting it. Good idea. Yeah. Wow, look at it burn. Are they okay? I hope that fire doesn't spread. Erica, wait, don't go. Don't look. Don't shine light on Raxus. Don't light me up. Oh my god. This is the war demon, the ruins of Raxus. Oh god, we're getting transformation time. Oh, he's stolen a horse. And he's ripped it in half for good measure. So he can... Is he putting out the flames on himself with just horse guts? Yeah. Yo, okay. The horse blood doused the flames. That man was like, I'm gonna put the fire out in the most metal way possible by ripping a horse in half. So now we have to wait for that old man to come in clutch, right? This old man's got to come in to help out because he was observing this meeting. He's around here somewhere. And he dropped the head part of the horse onto their little cart there. Goddamn, still burning on his arms. Rickett! Erica! Don't, Erica! Oh god, why did she go out? She went out specifically so she could be put in danger. There was no valid reason for her to go out here. She's gonna get killed. She gets swiped by Raxus. Erica! And it ends on a cliffhanger. God damn it, Erica. No, literally no reason to come out. Oh, I must abandon my post all of a sudden and go check on him outside. Soaring escape. Well, this is good for her, isn't it? Erica! Look at the drawing here. This is great. Fire. Not out yet. It burns. Oh god, you're not going to use... He's going to use Erica's guts now to douse those flames? Surely not. Extinguish. Oh, Silet just steps in. Go away! Oh no! Stop it! Wow, also just like massive change in text as well. Huh? Snake? Yes, old man is here. Snake? Snakes? Why? Where are all the snakes coming from? I feel numb. Yes, old man has grabbed Erica. I knew he was coming in. A person in midair? Is that him? Yeah, it is, baby. Now I've paid you back, boy. Old Beardy. The line work here is so different, too. Like, it's like, there's some, like, thicker lines in here. Gramps, who are you? Hey, now. Keep hidden, or you'll get dragged into this. And you, Bucky Rucker, I have a proposition for you. I think I might go with you on your journey. You know of our clan. Who are you? One of the vanquished like yourselves, and like you, an oddball who feels out of place in the new world. General Daiba, you're still alive. Who? Daiba, leader of the Pashaka forces. Yep, it's this fella. The right-hand man of great Emperor Ganishka and a sorcerer who controlled a shadowy Kashan force, the Pashaka. High sorcerer, mind you. So what's your answer? What say you, boss? There's no reason to turn him down, but right now we have to fight our way out of this. By all means. Yeah, this dude's impressive as hell. He's like, here's all these snakes I had prepared earlier. Snakes? Where are so many coming from? What the... Oh no, and rats too. Snakes and rats. Oh, this is great. This dude's like, what the fuck? I'm being massacred by snakes and rats. He's not having a good day. Oh, he's in pain. No matter how phantasmagoric it may be, to them, it's just an old rag. I'm sure it'll take time to knock them all off. Rickert! Erica! Ah, you guys, you'd best duck. Just standing there isn't safe, since I'm about to prepare our rides. Oh, so soaring escape? How are we leaving? Okay, dinosaurs. We're escaping via demonic velociraptors. Okay. Not velociraptors, pterodactyls. Obviously not, but you know, look at them. Ah, more monsters! It's because they were cooped up in that tight space. Those were the monsters in the stable. Gotcha. They can't wait to do some flying. With them, we can fly right over the city walls. Now hurry and get on. Don't worry, as long as I'm around, they won't eat you. Oh, hang on. Here it is. Erica quickly had to grab something. Off we go. Soaring escape time. Luca! Girls! So, you came anyway? Don't let anyone see you. What are you saying? What's happening? What's up? Is there a fire? With all this commotion, everyone's noticed. Oh my god. Oh. Old man drops her a bag of something. Look! Aren't those diamonds? It's thanks for your kindness. Keep it. Luca, everyone, thank you. Goodbye. Phew. We're in the clear for the time being. I wouldn't say so, General. Yeah, I wouldn't say so either. Look at this guy. This dude's big mad. I'll be damned. That old rag can fly. Uh-oh. We can't fly fast enough loaded down like this. Oh, this is what Erica picked up. Rickert, here. Here's your medieval rocket launcher. Or, as I like to call it, Rickert launcher. Old Beardy, put your head down. What's happening? Gonna just shoot him right in the face. Yep. Nice. Missile launcher, right in the face. Damn, and then it explodes. That's a good shot. This is just so well drawn. It's, oh my god, I want to see this in animation so badly because it just looks incredible. What's that noise? Fireworks this late at night? Take care, everyone. And Griffith was watching it happen. Oh damn. Watching from the top of his kingdom. Look at that. What a chapter. What a volume though. This is a spicy volume. Landfall. No, okay, it's the final chapter of the volume. Of course it does. The final chapter of the volume cuts us back to Guts and the crew, and it's really funny that I'm just like, no, I want to see what's happening with the other group, and it's really funny how this is split up between them. Oh, my beloved homeland, that's it, Elf Hell, Skellig Island, I see it. We're arriving. Yeah, there's definitely been like a subtle like sort of change in art style in just like those last two chapters. I wouldn't say art style per se, but like a lot of lines are like thicker, and the way that the composition is much different. Not in like the wide shots, but seeing how this is all put together definitely feels different in these last two chapters, just like a little bit. Yeah, drop anchor. All hands, prepare to disembark. They've finally made it. How long has it been? How long has it been? They're finally at Elf Hell. One way or another, we finally got here safe and sound. Whatever safe and sound means, right? I can smell profit. I appreciate this, Captain. Pirates, a ghost ship, sea monsters, and even Mero. Wasn't a boring voyage. Hold it now. Shouldn't you thank her first? Who's help do you think? Ivalera. True. There we go. Ivalera. I try to remember Ivalera, and she should be a character alongside Puck in the character introduction. Honestly, I don't know what would have happened without you guys. The only thing I can do is hack at foes. healing injuries, looking after Casca while fighting. It was more than I could handle. At least play a little hard to get. I'd like to thank you. Off we go. Yep, and they get dropped off the boat. Yeah, so Azan is not on that canoe, so Azan would be staying on the ship. Off we go. You'll fall in. Ah, my homeland. I've missed it. Park, why'd you leave the island? Yeah, you've never said. Want to know? Not really. Doesn't make much difference. Then I shall now tell the tale of how the brave elf Puck set off on his journey. The day I was fighting the seagull Jonah, a seabird boss and threat to the island's peace, who goes by the alias Albatross the Monster. Whoa, who's that? Great, here we go. Our endless Mortal Kombat continued on land, sea, and air. Give me that Omega-3. It's called the Fish Omega-3, love it. With the pride of both our peoples on the line. In time, hunger and boredom set in. I headed for home on Jonah's back, our enmity having turned into rivalry. The eyebrows. Along the way, a tragedy occurred. Mans fell asleep. He fell off. Oh, God. Boing, boing, fell off, landed on a ship. The youngster embarks upon a journey on the great unknown ocean called life. And that was the Berserk prologue. And that was the Berserk prologue. No, really, who cares? Oh yeah, first to make landfall. We will stay here in the cover for a while. Sorry, in the cove for a while. Yzma, take this. If you whisper into that shell, your voice will reach me, and you can hear mine if you put it to your ear. I've just invented the phone. There you go. The sea phone. Use it should anything happen. Having grown up human, you'll probably find many things to be mysterious in the elf world. Be careful as you go. Dude, Yzma's mother though? God damn. I don't know how it would work, but I would make it work, you know? I would make it work. I understand Yzma's father. Totally valid, dude. Totally valid. You're gonna fall in love with a mirror? I get it. And I have something to tell all of you. The flow of time is different on this island than it is in the outside world. Are we about to get hyperbolic time chambered? One day in this world, oh god, sorry. 1 year, I got a bit active with my hands. 1 year on Elf Island is 1 day in the real world. So get training for the final fight against Griffith. Flow of time? Do you mean like... Ah, I've heard of that. In fairy tales where elves lure a child to their village, he forgets the time in his enjoyment. When he returns home, several decades have passed in the human world. Oh, so it's going to be the opposite. 1 day on Elf Island is 1 year in the real world instead. It'd be like a Peter Pan Neverland situation. So will time on the seahorse differ from ours too? Within the cove, the flow of time will be the same. However, I cannot recommend too long a sojourn. Continuing to stay here means becoming cut off from the outside world. It's kind of perfect, in a sense. Especially for keeping Casca safe, I guess. Did you know that? Bet he didn't. Guts? Never mind. They went through so much to get here, and now they're like, you probably can't stay for very long. After you bring Casca here, will you... Yeah. Oh, Azan is here. Because there was multiple boats. So Azan has decided to plop his butt on the island as well. Is he staying here? Or is he leaving? Oh, hey, you're coming along too, Vice Mustache Knight. They've recognized my skills and made me a guard. So my death-defying epic adventure of a lifetime all happened in the blink of an eye here. I just can't accept that. Life is but a single night's dream. Look at these faces. Listen, Mr. Puck. What, Magnifico? I look forward to your help with you-know-what. Oh, now don't play dumb. That you'd help me in exchange for putting you on the throne. Oh, he forgot. Yep, he forgot. Here's to the future. Do what thou must. He's cruising for a bruising. Yep. What a group. What a crew right here. What are these? Stones? Gravestones? These patterns. Where have I seen them before? These are... These what I think they are, Shirka? Aren't these the, were these the symbols we saw on those, when we first met Shirka and stuff, when we got to the house in the forest? They were like the little animated guard golem things, maybe? That had those symbols on it? Can't remember. Who cares? Just charge right up this hill. Hey, think before you... Can't fight dead spirits if you're scared of graveyards. And back again. Welcome back. Okay. What? I came back. But I thought I went straight. Is there a curse? Hey, what gives, Puck? Got me. Nothing like this was here before. Chances are it was made after that day the world changed. This is a barrier to confuse and turn away those who trespass on the island. This island where elves and mages live was originally supposed to exist in the astral world, but on that day it ended up overlapping the physical world. So the island's inhabitants must have built this formation, as they dislike people of the physical world coming here. If you thoughtlessly move forward, you just end up where you started. Then now what? We came all this way just to stand here? It's okay. Puck. Oh, I'll use Puck as a beacon through it. If you would, please. If I would, what? It's alright. You originally lived on this island. This barrier shouldn't work on you. Start leading the way. Is this really gonna help? Everyone, please all hold on to that string. Come on, get going, you. Is it really true? Oh, this is great. Everyone just in single file, walking through. Hey, you. Aren't you flying the right way? Because they're all walking around in a weird way. Surely this is the path to profit. What an extremely silly sight this is. Well, seems just about right for his homeland. This is kind of fun. It's kind of great seeing them in, like, cheery spirits, right? Like, it's nice seeing them in, like, a nice, happy mood. Especially Guts. Ooh, they're watching. Witches, right? Similar to Shirka. Humans have come again. Pirates, maybe? No problem. No ordinary human should be able to get through that barrier. Looks like we've gotten through. You did it, Puck. Good job. Naturally, for a native. Those people got through the barrier? That's no good. What's going on? Okay, what's next? It's alright, we still have the scarecrows. The sight of those should send them running in fear. Huh? A field? Pumpkin patch, huh? Wowee, look at all the fruit. Can you eat this stuff? Uh-oh, what's wrong? It's no ordinary field. There sure are a lot of scarecrows though, it's dangerous to get close. Huh? I just remembered, this field's a magic field, so if you go touching the crops... Everyone, get out of the field! Oh god, they all attack. Haven't I seen this pattern somewhere? Deja vu? Guts goes straight for it. Try learning a little. Oh great, now we gotta fight a bunch of scarecrows. And that is the cliffhanger. That's the ending of Volume 38, fighting a bunch of scarecrows in a field, but they made it to Elf Island. What a fantastic volume. This was really great. Thank you so much for joining me for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I can see how there's been quite a few people anticipating this volume as well. It was a good one. Next time, we will be going through volume 39. We're on Elf Island now, so it'll be very, very interesting to see how this is actually going to affect our main cast of characters, especially with the news of time flows differently here. Only one way to find out, and I'll see you next time.
So anyways, we're fighting, I'm writing, so